Am I doing an intro? Is this cold open?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know what we're doing anymore. Frankie, we've got a food service Mac and a rare Mac today on BoxMac. Exceedingly rare. It is, in fact, by far and away the rarest Mac we've ever had on the show.
It was sent to us by Amy Sater Brown, who at this point has sent us so much stuff. She's kind of like a writer.
She should get a writing credit.
She's programmed an awful lot of content that you've enjoyed.
Yes, indeed.
We talked back in the Halloween episode about how there was this Mac contest. They only had 1,000 pumpkin spice flavored KD.
Indeed.
We said, well, that would be really cool to have. We'll never have it.
It's a pipe dream.
She scoured sellers. Many went for like $1,000.
Holy
She found this one for $45.
$45 she invested in this.
Now, I want to set some expectations.
All right.
I don't think that they went all out with trying to make it a collectible Mac.
Not at all.
I think it's just a standard Mac, and they send like I think a cup.
Yeah, like some kind of commemorative cup. It's in a magic spoon box. All right. Oh, there's a little note.
It says, hello friends. We, as fans, tried to win these and failed, but it's happening. Wish you all a happy and healthy holiday season, Amy. That's what you could win, and we didn't, but we bought it. Her 45 clams.
Her 45 steamed hams.
I mean, we're gonna have a real challenge here, figuring out like what to sully and what to collect.
Commemorative paper cup. Pretty cheap. Commemorative blue fork.
You now hold one of 1,000 batches of pumpkin spice KD. You will get to experience the fall flavor combination over 70,000 people in this country signed up to try. So what are you waiting for? Button up that flannel, tie on a chunky scarf, snap a million cute pics, and of course, enjoy. So we're really playing into this like...
Yeah, they totally wanted you to Instagram it. Kraft colored miscellaneous crinkle.
That's kind of fun.
And a box
A standard KD.
of standard KD, and then the piece de la résistance.
A flattened package. That's worth big money to some people. What you're holding.
$5.
Prepare your Kraft dinner like usual and add the extra pumpkin spice flavoring, season mix at the last step, and prepared KD. So, look, you might be wondering, are you sure this is a Christmas special? One, pumpkin is not so far from the holiday season.
Sure.
Some people have pumpkin pies for Christmas.
Absolutely.
And two, this is a hell of a gift.
Yeah, this is an amazing gift. There's only 1,000 of these in the whole world, and we've got 1/10 of 1% of them.
So it's very special.
If this was around Jesus' time, one of the wise men would have given
Yes,
it.
Yes.
But you said, you know what, that's just a KD, Francis. We need something else.
When I was at my favorite Family Foods grocery outlet, I found this bag of food service ultimate cheddar cheese sauce. Food service Land O'Lakes ultimate cheddar, $10 at the store, which is a little, I mean, it's a lot of freaking cheese here. A little expensive. I think it's normally like 18 or 19 if you're buying it for your restaurant.
And your feeling is, you know what, why don't we just cook up some nice DeKeko orecchiette,
Yes.
and we'll mix up some cheese in it. Let's see how it is.
Let's see how it is, exactly. I'm not gonna add anything else besides the cheese sauce and some pasta, and I'll salt it as I feel necessary.
This is gonna be some difficult cooking. We're gonna boil pasta and mix in flavorings. Hey, can I give you some Christmas content?
Absolutely.
You know, Up on the Housetop, Reindeer Paws, Out
Yep.
Jumps Good Old Santa Claus? How do you feel about that song, first of all?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty low tier in my mind.
Last year, I went over to Nina's mom's for Christmas.
Yep.
You know how like cable stations have like a music station?
Yeah.
She had that on and it was like country Christmas.
Yeah.
And this stuck in my head for some reason. The melodic arrangement in country of that. Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
Good Saint Nick.
Down through the chimney with good Saint Nick.
I love it. I actually think that's way improved over the original version.
Down through the chimney with old Saint Nick.
Do you have a favorite Christmas song? Like when it comes on, you're like, oh yeah, played this one.
Of course, I love Carol of the Bells. I know that's a controversial choice.
Because people feel it's overplayed at this point?
Yeah.
Because it feels like 10 years ago they figured out that it's a really good one and,
Yes.
and then it got overplayed. What's like one that most people probably are sick of that you're like, you know what, I still like it?
Silent Night.
What about Oh Holy Night? You know, the singing.
Oh, that's very nice, and it's not overplayed yet.
Right.
It's kind of a little too religious for a lot of people, I think.
Yeah, but it's also, it's an opportunity to like show off.
Yeah.
All night. Outside the snow is falling and friends are calling you who?
It's another one that I'm not super keen on. I kind of like the slower paced ones.
Dreaming of a White Christmas?
Yes, love that one.
Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas?
Sure, absolutely.
These are all the kind of,
definitely.
I would call almost like romantic.
Yeah.
What about Let It Snow?
That's nice. It's good.
I had when I was a kid, Mickey's Christmas sing-alongs.
Yes,
and
I had it too.
They took classic scenes from various Disney movies of that era.
Yep.
They did like their own version of Jingle Bells. They did their own version of Let It Snow.
Yep.
And the Let It Snow version was very sexy.
Ooh.
When we finally kiss goodnight, how I hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be home.
But if you really hold me tight, all the way home I'll be warm.
Who's singing that, Goofy?
Yeah. Well, the fire is slowly dying. Just lay on my bed. Baby, it's cold outside. I really can't stay. I know you're all rewriting the song and arguing about that song, which, by the way, I haven't heard anybody argue about that song this year, which is incredible. It seems like between COVID and presidential elections, everybody's like, we're not talking about it this year. But I'm talking about it. There's always somebody who can do Donald. I can't.
Yes, I can't either. Yeah.
That's incredible. Whoever made the bold choice
Yes.
to be like, that's
That's the voice I'm going to do for like a good portion of my life.
What's your favorite duck-based thing?
My favorite duck-based thing is the fact that Zach really loves ducks.
Really? Oh yeah. He loves just like it doesn't have to be a cartoon duck.
No,
it could
it's
be
just a duck.
Yeah.
Just quality ducks.
Are you familiar with Duckula?
Count Duckula.
It's just surprising that in a world of Darkwing Duck and DuckTales and all this duck stuff,
Yeah.
Mighty Ducks, Duckula never quite factored into it. You ever see the opening to Count Duckula?
Yeah, it's great.
They're like, in Transylvania.
It's actually kind of
Count
legitimately
Duckula.
scary.
Castle Dracula, home for many centuries to a dreadful dynasty of vicious vampire ducks.
Did I cook enough pasta? I'm just making a little of this.
Here's the truth. Right after this, we cook the biggie. The next week's show. There will be plenty of food, and all of our stomachs have to be ready
Yes.
for these Christmas.
Yes. Give it a good slap, would you?
Slap that cheese. Slap.
Girl!
I am definitely going to keep this intact as a kit.
It's so very collectible. It's so rare. It's one of the rarest things maybe in this house, outside of
Some weird SNES game.
Earthbound.
I don't really care about the cash value of it.
Okay, let's go. Let's keep moving. But how do you put it on display? It can't really feel that bad to put the pasta in because that's just a standard KD.
Yeah.
In fact, the fact that somebody took one of these rare ass things and sold it for $45, do you think that person swapped out that box with just a standard box? How do we know that's authentic?
How do we know that any of this is authentic and they just didn't make it themselves?
It would be a quick repro.
How do we know anything is real at all?
I'm living in the simulacrum. Sometimes with Gloria, she's only 3, obviously, and she'll ask me, like, is that real? Is that real? Because there's too many things that are fake.
Yes.
Whether I'm doing a voice or we're in a show.
Gabriel asked me, he was like, why is there a world? And I'm like,
You looking forward to Christmas this year?
I think so, yeah. I like the way that the season disrupts routine a little bit.
Yeah.
I understand. A lot of people are frustrated by Christmas, and I really do get it.
Yeah.
There are ways to help you with this problem.
Yep.
There's not ways to solve them, but
Yeah.
there's ways to help you. One would be to really limit who you have an obligation to get presents for.
Absolutely.
Really limit that.
Yep.
Especially if you've got kids in your life. Anybody who has a kid, tell them, we're just doing presents for the kids. Now, EJ has a problem with this because his sister says no.
He declined the
Yeah,
option?
he actually presented it.
Oh, this is going to be in the episode. She's going to see it, and there's going to be a...
I assure you, my family doesn't watch any of it.
Okay. I just set up my tree this year. That's about it. This is not my normal kitchen.
We did this in a pinch.
In a pinch, because my kitchen...
Can you tell?
I actually kind of like how this looks. I think it looks kind of cool.
Yeah, Matt. This is Matt's doing.
The only Christmas decoration I actually have is this, which we remember from an episode.
I like the snowman. This one right here. I think this one's a little more me. $16.99. He's in the possibility list.
I love that thing, and it comes out every year.
Nina and I had Wednesday off together this past week.
Yeah.
And we said, you know what we'll do?
Yeah.
We'll go to the Christmas place.
That's a very Christmassy experience.
Take the kid.
Yep.
And maybe they'll have one-way markers on the ground. We'll wear
Sure.
masks.
Yeah.
And we're halfway up there, and I go, oh, how do you get there again? I put it in my GPS. Closed. We're closed for the season. We'll give you some curbside pickup, and we have an online store, but you're not coming into our wonderful Christmas place. Christmas is effing canceled. And so you know what we did?
What'd you
We
do?
went to the Disney store up in Rentham.
Really?
That was pretty fun.
Did they have much Christmas-themed Disney stuff?
Yeah, they had a whole wall of Disney ornaments, beautiful Disney ornaments.
Yeah. This is just regular cheese. The packaging actually looks identical between the two.
The other day, I was making Annie's, and I actually accidentally left the cheese on too long. Oh. But my wife was like, why does this taste really good?
Slight browning of the cheese. Did you see his Big Mac? I'm not. That's not a euphemism. You didn't see the video?
No.
What, are you busy all the time? You can't watch our own channel's content? Well, maybe it'll be fun for us to describe it to him. EJ took a Big Mac with fries.
Yeah.
He stuffed a turkey with it, and then he cooked it, and it had the bizarre effect of crisping the skin. It was also delicious, but tasted nothing like McDonald's.
That's really good. It's juicy. It doesn't taste like McDonald's, but it tastes really good. Wow. It's like every turkey breast I've ever had, I wish tastes like this turkey breast. That's really good. I can't believe it.
I will have to check that out. Holy crap.
It's gonna ruin it.
Super strong and sweet is what I get.
It's pretty authentic pumpkin spice. It's just, now we're at the crossroads of we're about to put this into cheese.
Yep. And we have no choice.
This is this rare crap.
This is the rare piece.
Oh, it's white. It feels very privileged, doesn't it, to just like use it?
It feels like I'm living in the lap of literal luxury.
Holding on for dear life. I'm holding on for dear life.
I'm opening the cheese sauce.
Oh my God. The cheese dump.
That should be plenty.
When I used to be a busser, you could bring out the dishes like this.
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink.
My kid always insists on a task when we're cooking.
She's getting to the point where she can do some basic tasks.
Yeah, she can put cheese on the pizza. Like there's a couple of times she gets distracted by something, Nina puts the cheese on the pizza. She comes back feeling betrayed.
Really?
She's like, I wanted to do it.
It's the end of her world.
It really is. We spend the next hour apologizing.
Yep. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pre-taste this and I'm going to adjust with salt as necessary. I think that cheese sauce generally ships low salt so you can add it. I don't think it needs any more salt, but don't get your hopes up.
I was expecting it to have like some like flakes of spices or something.
Frank is really trying to make a deal out of this. Gotta try the pumpkins first, obviously. The rarest Mac we'll ever eat.
Caviar.
Well, someone has dumped a bunch of sweet pumpkin spice into this macaroni and cheese and called it a day.
I couldn't say it any better than that.
It's a little bit nauseatingly sweet.
I'll tell you, it's not bad pumpkin spice. In fact, when we thought up the Eggnog Christmas Mac, I thought it'd be a little bit more like this.
Like this.
It doesn't seem super weird. It's just not ideal.
Yeah, exactly. Sure, as a rare Mac,
It's just
but
a gimmick.
It's sweet and odd.
Just enjoying a nice marketing gimmick. But let's try our orecchiette.
Sure.
You know what it tastes like to me?
What?
Just like fat.
Yeah, there's like no cheese, just creamy, kind of fatty.
More like an unflavored cream cheese.
This is Land O'Lakes ultimate cheddar sauce.
I think it could use some salt, honestly.
What a disappointment. Now I've got 3 pounds of it. The only thing I could see this cheese really being any good for at all would be like really weak nachos. Like over French fries, like if you got fries with cheese on top, this would be the kind of cheese they would put on.
All right, who wants to try this KD?
Get in.
Come on in. Pumpkin spice.
Wow, it's really strong.
Yeah.
And sweet. See, I made pumpkin spice ribs. They probably could have been sweeter, but they're very pumpkin spicy. Similar to that, just because you could should doesn't mean you should.
Yeah.
I'll try this too, why not?
That one is garbage.
Yeah,
The other one
it's fine.
pumpkin
I actually
spice.
Garbage flavored?
I don't mind it. Maybe put like a little bit of sriracha in this.
Yeah. Maybe I'll do that for the Christmas party. I'll just heat it up and throw things in it till it tastes good.
Spin the wheel and see
I
what...
kind of like the pumpkin KD.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like that it's got a little sweetness in it.
Yeah, it's strangely good.
All right, boys. If you like it, you like it.
The question is, since it's KD, should it also have ketchup? Now it tastes like regular KD with ketchup.
The pumpkin spice has been eliminated.
It totally overpowers the pumpkin.
It's too sweet. It's too sweet.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Next week, John, what are we doing?
We're going to take a lot of ideas that have been successful in the past, put them together in a new way, and try them out next time on BoxMac.
Christmas Mac.
In the heart of Transylvania, in the Vampire Hall of Fame, yeah, there's not a vampire as any other. The one they call
Dracula.
Count Duckula.